Ugh, her hair is gross. I'm not touching that. These are the words that the middle school boy behind me in class said as he was looking at the back of my head and playing with the popular girl's hair. He didn't want to play with my frizzy hair. He didn't realize at the time that his words would leave a lasting impact on me, which most bullies don't. Sometimes the simplest of words can leave behind a world of hurt. This goes out to all the kids who've been bullied, to all the girls with the frizzy hair, to all the outcasts, all the nerds, the LGBTQIA plus community, and anyone dealing with the effects of bullying. It is time that bullies are held accountable for their actions. Today, I would like to tell you why bullying is such a critical problem, to spread awareness about bullying and the negative impacts it can cause, and explain why enforcing laws against bullying is such an important cause. And lastly, I want to talk about what we can do as a community to help stop bullying. Bullying should be punishable by law. Without harsher punishments, the problems caused by bullying will continue to worsen. Based on a survey by protectingourstudents.org, 66% of students say they feel safe in their classes, while only 59% say they feel safe at school. When people think of bullying, they often just think of physical bullying and kids pushing each other around. But as somebody who's been bullied into my 20s, I can tell you that verbal abuse and cyberbullying can often be 10 times worse and leave deeper wounds than physical bullying can. According to Sharon from earlysouthernchildhood.org, bullying can lead to mental health problems such as anxiety and depression, and can even contribute to suicide. Bullying is a serious problem that can have devastating consequences. Additionally, bullying can leave long-lasting consequences for the bully, which can carry on into adulthood. StompOutBullying.org states that bullies are more likely to skip school, drop out of school, smoke, drink alcohol, and get into fights, and be arrested at some point in their life. 60% of boys who were bullies in middle school had at least one criminal conviction by the age of 24. Bullying can lead a victim to have a mental breakdown and result in some kind of irreversible damage, such as maybe bringing a gun or a knife to school, which unfortunately this country has seen a lot of this lately. Bullies sometimes target a person's gender, sexual orientation, or race, which can potentially turn into a hate crime later in life. This can leave a long-lasting impact on both the bully and the victim. Doing nothing and staying silent about bullying does absolutely nothing to help the cause. Take a quick look at this video from Silence is a Bully's Best Friend 5358. As you can see, silence does nothing to help. There needs to be harsher punishment so that bullying is taken more seriously. According to understood.org, all 50 states have anti-bullying laws. These laws have the strongest protections for students, and they can help put an immediate stop to the bullying. Kelly Kate. The problem with this is that they are not enforced, and in most states they aren't really taken very seriously until it's too late. According to Suski from theconversation.com, very few states' anti-bullying laws effectively address the problem. I could not agree more with Suski because a lot of times kids just get away with a slap on the wrist. or just a simple suspension from school, which some of them want anyway. It's just a day off for them. With more effective laws mandating suspension from school, juvenile probation, victim apology letters, community service, or even jail time as a last resort for extreme cases of bullying, the impact would be less severe. Some people might argue that kids are just being kids, but if a child isn't listening or learning that bullying is unacceptable, nothing is going to change, and this behavior is just going to continue to get worse. The community needs to come together to enforce anti-bullying regulations to lessen the impact of bullying for all parties involved. If school faculty, parents, and students recognize the causes and impact of bullying, it can be reduced, creating a better environment. Better educational resources should be provided to teach children and parents that bullying behavior needs to have consequences. According to stopbullying.gov, when adults respond quickly and consistently to bullying behavior, they send the message that it is not acceptable. Research shows that this can stop bullying behavior over time. With the help of workshops, classes, and anti-bullying demonstrations, parents and teachers will have more adequate resources to educate students about bullying. If children are well educated about the consequences, they may think twice before they bully, and as a result, there will be less victims of bullying. If all of these tactics to educate students are not successful, then things should be taken into the law's hands, and enforceable laws should be put in place to stop bullying before it worsens. With enforceable laws and the help of the community, there can be less victims and less irreversible damage, less suicide, less school shootings, stabbings, and the like. Anti-bullying programs, probation, or mandating community service may lead the child to a better path. This also keeps them out of trouble and makes them think before bullying again. Nothing negative can come out of this. If everyone puts in the work, bullying can be stopped or at the very least lessened. Today, I spoke about why bullying is such an issue, how it negatively impacts individuals and the community, why there should be harsher punishment for bullies, and what we can do to help end bullying. There should be guidelines in place that support stricter consequences for bullying. I am sure that most, if not all of you, have experienced bullying, been bullies, or know someone that has been a victim of bullying. I have listed some websites on Blackboard that are helpful resources to fight against bullying. Do your part and help enforce the consequences for bullies so that they can learn and become better. Do what you can to help stop bullying. Don't stay silent. Speak up and help put a stop to bullying before it's too late. Thank you.